Guys, this is RBR short from 13, aka Ryan, and today I'm doing a video, probably one of my most controversial videos ever of any movie, which is fine. But I wanted to basically I wanted to do a updated review a year later, especially that October 14th marks a year since Halloween Ends came out. I wanted to do an updated review on the film and let you guys know what I think about it now. Now, when this movie first came out, I was really angry. I hated it. Thought it was the worst Halloween film. Uh, couldn't stand to like watch it again. Like I saw it in the theater twice, and the second viewing was better. But especially that the audience was really into it. But it was really um, depressing for a while as a Halloween fan, and I don't know. There reached a point where I decided to give the movie a second chance after a long time. Um, so basically, what I did was I got the book Halloween Ends. Um, yeah, this is the book, and I read the whole thing. I read every single chapter, everything of this book. So um, the book definitely changed my perspective on the film. I decided to get the Blu-ray, which I never thought I was going to get the Blu-ray of this. I thought I was going to wait till I would get the box set, but I uh, I just feel like I had to. So that's I avoided doing a Halloween Ends unboxing video because I was nervous to talk to you guys about my thoughts or opinions about this movie now. So, um, oh, drop my code. Oh my god, sorry guys. Okay, sorry I dropped this. Um, so I have a new point of view, opinion, whatever you call it, about the film now, um, and didn't think I would ever my opinion would change about the film, but around spring of this year, I decided to get the book, and I read it throughout the whole summer and into this October. Well, the end of September. Um, and also, I rewatched the movie a few times, and as I was reading the book too, comparing, and I have to say that I was wrong about Halloween Ends. I take back pretty much not everything, but a lot of what I've said about the movie. And I got this picture with Rowan Campbell when I went to the Halloween 45 Years of Terror convention. That's me and him. Um, Rowan Campbell, he's such a great actor. He did an amazing job in this movie, and he's probably my favorite character of the new Halloween films, of the David Gordon Green trilogy. He felt like the most original. Um, and I just think when Halloween 2018 came out and Kills, it was just like so exciting to see Michael Myers back and to see Michael Myers like the old Michael Myers, and to see him, stalking Haddonfield and getting all that nostalgia back, that flashback opening in Halloween Kills, and you have that Dr. Loomis moment, and like, it definitely there was a lot of fan service answered uh, with Halloween 2018 and with Kills, especially Kills was very fan service. And I think because Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends are completely different movies. One releasing only 1 year after the other was a really bad idea, my opinion. I feel like Halloween Ends should have been released like 2 years or 3 years after Kills, because it's not only you get that time jump, but then the story is entirely different. There is no, it is exact opposite of 2018 and Kills. So I think that was the problem I had with it, and also that the movie was promoted as a Michael Myers, Laurie Strode final showdown movie, like 2018. So we were all expecting Halloween 2018 all over again, but like hopefully better. Um, and when we all went into this movie, we didn't get that at all, you know. So um, just looking at it as a film, um, and you know, not going into it like, oh, Michael Myers, you know, he's not as strong in this one, or he's not in it a lot, or this or that. I just went into it watching it and decided to give it another chance, and I just was really surprised how much I enjoy this film now, to where I love it. I love the movie, and it's in my top five of my favorite Halloween films. So this is really like really tough for me to make a video about this, which it shouldn't have to be, but since we were so divided, the fan base were so divided on this film. Um, I mean, it's going to be controversial for a long, long time. Same with Halloween 3, you know, and Halloween 6, you know, how long that was controversial until, you know, a big fan base was grown for that film throughout time with the producer's cut. Then the remakes were trashed on. I remember when those first came out, people were really harsh on those movies. And now all of a sudden people are like, oh yeah, the remake's good. And yeah, yeah, a sequel. And like people weren't talking about the remakes like that 10 years ago. So um, maybe it's one of those Halloween films that is going to be more popular with people in the future. I don't know. I just feel like when I look back at the franchise, Halloween H2O, you know, I love that as a kid. And 2018, Halloween 2018 was an exciting, different take on that story. But now that I look back at Halloween 2018, it's not as good as I remember it. It really is not as good as I remember it. The music is still top notch. It's still amazing. James Dew Courtney's Michael Myers, he's still amazing. A lot of how certain scenes are shot, certain characters and moments like that I still enjoy about Halloween 2018, but it does not hold up as like it did. Um, I really that's why I think I really loved Halloween Kills when that came out, because to me it was like an improvement over 2018, which wasn't the case for like a lot of people. A lot of people thought it was a huge disappointment compared to 2018, but I thought it was superior with that flashback opening, establishing exactly how everything was set up for this new timeline, which is what I hoped they would. I was wishing they would have done with 2018 was that flashback opening, something like that. I was hoping that we would have gotten something like that in 2018. So the fact that we got that in Kills was so cool. That whole flashback opening, and then all the gruesome kills were great. I loved all the chase sequences, and I just love that Michael. I loved Michael Myers in Halloween Kills. I just loved how unstoppable he was, and powerful, and he was just terrifying. So, but ends. I wasn't prepared when that came out, but um, now I look back at it and I look at, wow, they gave Laurie Strode something else to do. It wasn't this. I'm trying to go after Michael, and I have to hide from Michael and Michael Myers. You know, instead this in this storyline, she's really trying to keep it together, kind of like H2O. Um, but she's like keeping it together even better than she did in H2O. And she's trying to protect her granddaughter, protect her from, you know, anything bad happening to her. And she's writing a book, and she's just trying to move on with her life. And we haven't really seen that with Laurie, her moving on, her trying to move on from her past, you know. We've always seen her just, you know, drink it away, deal with it. Um, so to see Laurie like as strong as we saw her in Ends was really cool. I mean, the fact that, you know, it was Jamie Lee Curtis's last Halloween film, the fact they gave her, you know, a lot to do was really cool. Because in Kills, she was just in a hospital bed majority of that film, and then 2018, she's just like, you know, oh, I'm gonna hunt him down, and I have all these traps. Um, but Ends, it was like it reminded me more of like the old ones, you know, the way they did Laurie. Um, and I just liked how Laurie was in this film, and I liked how they went into the town of Haddonfield. I like how they went into, like, nobody's nice, everybody's mean to each other. Everyone is cynical and mean to each other. I do like that. That what Michael Myers, everything he did, that Halloween 2018 night had such an impact on that town to where it changed the entire town. It used to be just a quiet, simple town, and now it's just toxic, um, and a little scary. And That was very interesting. And I liked the Corey Cunningham storyline. I liked that we were given something new and fresh, and that we were given a copycat Michael Myers. I always wanted to see copycat Michael. I just didn't know when they were going to do it and when the studio was going to like take that risk. Um, because obviously that's going to get backlash from fans. I mean, I was mad originally, but it was. I felt like when I first saw it, I felt like it was more how it was executed. And I think I was just really disappointed by those last 10 minutes of the movie, which I still am, how they kind of wrapped up Michael's storyline. But before you get to Michael Myers at the very end of the movie, it's a great film, in my opinion. The whole, like Corey, it's about Corey Cunningham. It's his story, and I like that you see Allison just kind of lose. She's just kind of like losing it. She's sort of falling apart, even though she's trying to keep it together. She's just going along with Corey and everything, and like she just doesn't even quite know who she is anymore. She just wants to leave Haddonfield, and um, it's like being around Laurie. It like is triggering, and I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Um, uh, Now, not when it first came out, but now I do. Um, and I like the whole I like the whole that evil transcends. Evil doesn't die; it changes shape. I like that. I really enjoy that. That evil continues on, and it doesn't stop even with Michael Myers. Like it continues on. I did like that. I like the Halloween Ends. Took many risks and went places that many filmmakers would be afraid to go to and would never go to. I have a lot of respect for the movie now because it's the movie has great production value, has a great film score, great performances. Um, it's not doesn't feel cheaply made or anything. It feels like for the first, I don't know, in a long time, it felt like I was watching just a movie and not just like a nostalgia fest. I was watching like an original Halloween sequel, which is a lot how the original movies were. They always tried to do something different, after Halloween 4, Halloween 5, Halloween 6, Resurrection. I mean, just, like they always try to do something different back then. The remakes, there'd always be, um, filmmakers always try to do something new, and I really like that. I didn't originally, but now I do. So I'm open to like now like I went to see the re-release of Halloween 3 this year, Season of the Witch in South Philly. That was a lot of fun. It was a packed audience. People loved it. So I'm really open-minded to uh, you know uh, new ideas for the Halloween franchise now. Um, Growing up, I was like, it's got to be Michael Myers this, it's got to be Michael Myers that. But now I feel different about the franchise. But um, I still have some complaints about the movie, always will. Some complaints about the book, but yeah, I really do love this movie now. I never thought I would, um, but I guess our opinions can change over time, which is okay. You know, Over a film. It doesn't happen too often with me with movies, but it did with this one. So um, yeah, um, and everyone can agree to disagree. Comment below. I mean, this is. I know this movie gets a lot of hate, and it's totally fine. I hated it when it first came out. Um, but if anyone has changed their opinion about the movie, let me know. Post a comment, and you tell me if you feel different about the movie now. Did you read the book? How many of you read the book of Halloween Ends? And if your opinion hasn't changed about the film since it came out, why? I would love to know as well. So feel free to comment below. Thank you guys for watching my review, and I will talk to you all soon. All right, peace.